All right, so I am here. Oh, hold on one sec. Test. Testing there?
Test, check.
Perfect. All right, I am here with Josh Hollifield, Mugen Seeker driver, all the way from. Are you in North or South Carolina?
North Carolina.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Josh, all the way from North Carolina, who's one of our southeastern racers. Get to race with him a good bit. Is this your first? I know you've been to other worlds, but is this you haven't? Oh, I thought you went to Fear Farm or.
No.
Well, my apologies. So,
sorry.
Being your first Worlds, and I know we talked about this is a bucket list thing for you. Being here so far, the first couple days, what are your thoughts?
First couple days have been long, but learned a lot. I mean, obviously the pace is really fast, but just the track in general and the surfaces and stuff is nothing like we have, back in the States. So a lot of stuff that we do at home, it doesn't work here. It's just as simple as that.
Yeah.
So we have to go, out of our comfort zones and try things, and it's constant work. I mean, I haven't stopped since I've gotten here.
Right.
I mean,
so what's the biggest thing you've had to do with your car that you have never messed with at home?
Probably 3 to 4 times thicker diff fluids than what we'd run at home.
Like what is that for you? Because I've already talked to the other drivers. Like what is that for a Mugen guy right now on this track?
60,000 in the front, 80,000 center, and 30,000 rear.
Wow.
And we could go probably 60, 100, 50.
And if you think about that, like at home, we're like 10, 7, 5, 15, 12. 7 or 10,
oh, yeah.
Those are high for us when you get up into 20, the 15s and 10s, whatever. So yeah, we're like triple, almost quadruple in some spots.
Yep.
What
locks them down. I mean, it's hard to turn them.
Yeah, but I mean the traction is
insane.
It's insane.
It's like nothing. I mean, if you go to a parking lot, concrete or asphalt, that's basically what it is. What an abrasive surface.
And one of your local tracks that you attend a lot is S&B, and it's very high bite in the summertime when the sun bakes that dirt, high bite.
Yeah.
But it's different because of not only the kind of dirt, but these tracks, they stay in forever, they glue them.
Yep.
It's a different kind of traction that we're even when in the southeast where we race it, we're not used to it.
No, I've changed pretty much from end to end, top to bottom to the car. I mean, from what I would run at a high traction situation, at home. I mean, it's aggressive. I mean, it's again just a whole nother level.
Nice.
I mean, I knew I didn't have any doubts, but I knew I was optimistic. I knew what I was coming here. I knew it was just an experience deal, not really worried about results. I mean, let's face it. You're going against the best in the world, so
it's a bucket list item.
Yeah,
Same for me.
Yeah, I mean,
same for me.
And I'm okay with that. I'm not getting any younger. None of us are. So
no,
I wanted to get it out of the way and hopefully maybe do it again. I hope.
Sure.
Maybe do it at home though.
Yeah, well, in 2 years it's supposed to be at home, so you'll have to qualify for that one because there's no resumeing in or anything like that.
Right.
That's going to be one that next year's nationals is going to be on.
Yeah.
It's going to be on at home.
Yeah,
so.
the one at Chico in 2015 was the qualifier for Las Vegas, and it was difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually qualified for Vegas and didn't go.
Oh,
so,
man.
Yeah.
So you're pitting in the Mugen tent.
Yeah.
You're working with some of these international drivers. What's it been like working with the Killiches? I know you work with Adam all the time, but I mean now you're in here with some European very fast guys. The Killiches are on top right now when it comes to Mugen. What's it been like working with them so far?
Well, one positive thing, they can speak English very well. But no, they've been very helpful answering any questions, But you have to remember that they're from here, not here, but from Europe, and they're very aware of the surfaces and what to do, and they're just on top of their game. I mean, I think Barack or Burkan had a really fast time yesterday, I believe. I don't know what they've done today, but I mean they're just always on top, I mean, so. But yeah, but again, I mean the things that they do is just crazy compared to what we've done.
Different way of thinking.
Oh yeah, a whole different way of thinking. I mean, it's basically reversed. I mean,
so what I'll let you go. I know you got some work to do, but what's your plans for tomorrow for seating? What do you got in your mind that you're going to change to get yourself prepared for seating tomorrow?
Freshen up the car. Just go through it, check over everything, and try to dial in a little better suspension. That seems to be that, and tires have really been my only two issues. The car's been really good. It's fast. It's just hard to judge. Like there's some inconsistency, but I feel that it's tires and suspension because everything else is working.
Yeah.
We have plenty of corner speed, plenty of acceleration, and that could be an issue too. May have too much acceleration. Just trying to find it, make it a little easier to drive.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how many people I've heard say if you slow down a little bit, it'll be easier. And I've never went out and tried punching it, but I don't think it could be done. I stood over there on the rail yesterday, I believe, and watched the last group, the fastest group run, and it'll almost make you mad to know how much throttle they're actually using.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah. I mean, they roll and so free.
There's really no, other than the straightaway, there's really no place for speed. No. And when you're coming through that center section, which is very hard to do to get into the bowl turn, I mean, you can use a little bit of speed, but if you misjudge that one bit, you're done. So that using that throttle, like it's short bursts and controlling it, making sure you're staying in the groove, it's so important.
Yeah. Yes. I mean, I struggled in the two lanes that you're talking about coming off the left side back, towards the driver's stand, and then the center sweeper was kind of elevated with the roller.
Yep.
The depth perception was killing me.
Yeah.
Like it's easier now, obviously, because there's actually a groove.
Yeah.
There's a line.
But it's still off camber to off camber, and where you're coming over, like the car goes blind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when it comes from that side to that side, it's very difficult in that very section right there.
It definitely. I mean, the groove's only 3 foot, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah.
It definitely helps. It's because you're not watching the pipe at that point anymore. Yeah. I know the first time out was very difficult judging the lanes just because a couple of them are very narrow. But and you're trying to carry speed too, so it comes quick.
Yeah.
But I mean, other than that, it's pretty easy, to me. And I just got problems with setups. But it's judging. This is a huge racetrack, and I made a post on my my personal Facebook. Videos and pictures do this facility any justice at all.
Very much.
I mean,
so.
If you knew that the distance from the right side of the track to the left side of the track in elevation, I mean, it'd blow your mind.
Yeah, I said that 2 years ago when I was here. It's unbelievable the extravagance of this facility. It's not just the track either. Like everything's big.
Yeah.
The tent they've got for us to eat in, the bar that's right next to the track that we never see in America, which is one of my favorite parts of the European. The covered pits up top up there, like everything is on a grand scale, and the Baldos do it right. Of course, they're fantastic people, fantastic hosts, but that track itself in America, nobody. If you haven't been here, you just don't understand.
Chico bit on one,
and it's not even close. Size-wise.
Yeah.
I mean, Chico, I was just there last year for Nats, as you were. And even though it's one of the biggest tracks we have, and very, very beautiful, like probably the best track in the States right now.
I agree.
It's probably only half that size.
Yeah.
So think about that.
Yeah,
if you've raced Chico, this track is double the size. It's wild.
Yeah, well, I wish I knew the footage, for...
We can find that out.
Yeah, that needs to be something we need to find out.
Well, look,
because it's a long way.
I know you got some work to do.
Yeah, we got to go pit Cole Ogden.
Yep, Cole's coming up real soon, and you've been doing pit duty with him.
Yep.
Good luck tomorrow. We will catch up with you later this week. It's not the first time and the only time that you're going to be doing this. So just keep it up, man. Have fun. Hope you go out there and seed very well tomorrow. I hope that I seed enough to be in your heat, because that means I did way better than I should.
Good luck to you too. I hope everything goes well, and thank you for having me on here.
Yeah. Thanks, Josh.
Yeah, man.